Hello my fellas. Today we are playing Fallout 4 and exploiting the system to gain extreme high levels, maxing all the stats, maxing all the perk, whatever is that our heart fancies. This is for the ones that want to get extremely overpowered as far as level 1. So let's get into it. Bloody hell, we're having a storm. So the first thing you do, you go and sleep when you record a video. So maybe you do that during the day, not at nighttime, so people can actually see what the hell is happening on the screen. Tip number 1. Now once outside is daytime and we actually have light, so you can bloody see what's happening, here's how the duping method works. You go into your workshop or whatever you have, the material that you have, and you go to the junk section. It has to be an item of the junk section because these are the only ones that can be scrapped, which means these are the only ones that can be duped. And you get, let's say, broken light bulbs, or whatever item you want, really. You would get your broken light bulbs, and you will drop them on the floor. You might ask yourself why? Well, it's very simple. It's because this is how you dupe it. So here's the next step. You go into your workshop menu and you want to scrap the broken light bulb, but you also want to store it at the same time. How does this work? Well, you have to press the button one after the other in a fast sequence while maintaining the store button at the end. This is going to trigger both menus to come out exactly at the same time. And what you can do is scrap and store that item. Let's go with concretes. So we get the concretes. We drop the concrete on the floor. We have 45 pieces. We go into the workshop menu. Scrap and store. Scrap and store. Items are now being transferred to the workshop bench. And concrete is now 90. We take the concrete back again. We go into the menu and we drop the concrete on the floor. If we get a split in 2 or 3, we take it back up. And we drop it until we have only 1. Go into the menu of the workshop, scrap and store, and you're done. With that being said, the first item you want to dupe in the beginning is made of steel. So dupe the steel first until you get at least 5,000 quantities, and you can leave them in the workshop so you don't have to walk like a slimy little thing. Then you would simply come onto an empty wall, whatever, and you would go into decorations in your workshop menu, and you would go into lettering. Now, some people do shelves, and I've seen people doing paintings. However, those give you 5 XP. So don't do those. Just go into lettering into the wall decoration section and get yourself either components which use 10 steel to craft, or ingredients which also use 10 steel to craft. And you get 8 XP for crafting one. You see? And if the Idiot Savant perk procs, this is how it sounds and how it looks when the Idiot Savant perk goes off. So you know that time you got 40 XP because it's 8 times 5. There you go. Right, and then you just scrub them at the end. When you've done everything, you're just gonna have to scrub them, which is the bit that I don't like much, but you know, it's what you do. Now I was level 30, it took me just a minute to get to level 31. It's not a big deal. However, then when you have to scrub the ingredients, you realize how boring and tedious this might actually get. So you don't want to do this after level 30 or level 40, because it gets extremely tedious. But luckily, you don't have to, because there is another item, Picket Fences. Now, Picket Fences is a book that is going to allow you to craft a particular item, copper statue, which gives you much more XP. When you go into your menu, instead of wall decorations, you're going to go to the regular ones, the first 2 that use 10 copper, and then the ones that use 20 copper. Now, the ones that use 20 copper are going to give you 38 XP, while the ones that use 10 copper are going to give you 33 XP. Now the 5 XP difference is minimal considering the size of these behemoth, right? While this one is a lot more spammable. And you can tell, this is a lot faster. And then you just have to go through the tiny tedious process of scrapping everything, which it's also going to give you the copper back, and then you can craft them again. You will not gonna have access to the copper statues immediately, because that picket fences you need to go and grab it. And if you just started out fresh off the vault, you are going to have a quest named the Crucible, which I don't have it here for some reason, but oh, there you go. Because it's this one here. It's going to say investigate Saugus Ironworks first, which is, let me show you on the map. It's going to be on the east side of the map. Is this one here, just under the slog. And once you get to the Saugus Ironwork, you will have some raiders you'll have to fight, which if you're low level are not going to be as easy. But you can just run past them to the main area where the boss is, so to speak. And you will get this book, and that is it. This is going to be the building you want to get into. So I'm just going to walk you through where you go. If you want to run past enemies, just run past them. If you want to stop and kill them, if you have the means, if you have the weapons, or you have Cosworth and the dog with you, which is going to make it a bit easier, just go on and kill everyone. Once you've done that, what you simply need to do is to come and go on this area, get up on the stairs here, and you can run past this. And you will have this door here, which you have to unlock it with a terminal. If you don't have the means for it, don't worry, just go back up the stairs, follow here, and then you have this walkway. You traverse it, and you go up the ramp, follow to the left, get back down here, go to the left, and then follow up right here. And you want to get inside this room. This is the Saugus Blast Furnace. It's very easy to get into. There's going to be raiders around, and you either can kill them, or you can just run past them if you have a couple of stim packs. It's very easy. You can just kill that guy if you want, or leave them alive. Just run past, come here, and the book is going to be here. That is it. Once you get the book, you just go back out, you know, leave them to deal with your companions and whatnot, and you just dip, go out, you don't care, and then you just go back out, and you go back to your sanctuary, basically. That's the gist of it. If you want a power armor, I suggest jumping down here, and here, there will be a power armor. Once you're out of there, let's go back to the sanctuary, and once you've done that, go and wait until it's daytime, so people, again, can see what the hell is happening. Once you have waited and it's daytime, so your audience can actually see what the hell is happening, you will have your picket fence item, which you just took from the floor. With this, just having this in your inventory, you can now craft those particular copper statues. And the way you do it is very simple and extremely bloody annoying. But hey, if you want to get it done, that's how you get it done. And that's how it works. Wow, that was fast. And then you just scrap the whole thing. Which is a bit the annoying part, but other than that, you get the gist. Alright folks, it's now been 2 millennia later, and bloody hell, I think I'm gonna need a new remote after this, because I've pressed these 2 buttons until I destroyed them. Because I had to delete billions and gajillions of statues, but my patience allowed me to go all the way to level 232. However, you can go even further than that, but I don't suggest going too much, because that's gonna be extremely annoying. However, I didn't put any more perks, I just leveled up, but now, after lunch, I'm ready to drop about 200 perk points into everything. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get every perk. So let's just have a quick look through the perks, and I'm going to decide what I'm not going to take, which are things that maybe you're not going to use. The Night Person is good. The extra pack and extra action points is good. Steady Aim is good. Refractor, it's good because it gives you 50 energy resistance, if I remember correctly. The Demolition is good. Aqua Boy maybe is the one I'm gonna keep out. The Scrapper. Now this is something that probably is not... If you know how to dupe stuff, you really don't need this because you can dupe literally any item that you have in the game. Mr. Sandman... yeah, I kind of get that. Mysterious Ranger, I don't know if it's any good. Chem Resistance is good. Life Giver, you get some extra health. It slowly regenerates. But I'm gonna try to get as many as these as possible. But I'm inevitably going to have to leave something out. So I'm gonna have a look through it. But yeah, this has been the video. Now you let me know in the comments what perks you are doing or what level up methods you have. Maybe we can cover those in a further video. And for now, stay safe in the wasteland and make sure to become a goal as quick as possible. Yeah, ciao.